What is going on, guys? Klepto here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a more detailed guide on how you can customize your Bakugan game. Now, if you watched the previous video, basically it was very simple. For some people, it might have been hard, and I did get some questions in my DMs multiple times. Could you make a more detailed video? I didn't quite understand this part. How did you change your hairstyle? Etc, etc. So we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna show that in this video, so make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and let's get into it. First things first, we're gonna hop right into customizing the Bakugan. So we have Chaos Serpenoid here. I might want to change this, and if I do, I'm gonna head on over to Dolphin. Now, first things you want to do on Dolphin is go into graphics, go into advanced, and then go on enable texture dumping. Always enable this. This is for Dolphin emulator exclusively, obviously, because that's the emulator that I use. Now, get back to the game. Get back on Bakugan right here. And then you're going to want to interact with the Bakugan. You're going to want to look at them, as well as the cards, like this. Also, keep in mind, if you do want, you can disable texture dumping and then head on over to wherever you want to get your files from. Basically, if I wanted to leave this and not get that many files in the dump folder, then basically I would turn it off here and then just go to wherever I want to like start dumping. So if I go to the Bakugan section here, there we go. Now I can enable. Boop. Way better. And now we can just look at the Bakugan that we want. So, Centipoid, Garganoid, cool. So I actually entered a 1v1 with Bruno. Now, I'm going to enable texture dumping. There we go. I'm going to set a card, doesn't matter. So now, I'm going to throw my Serpenoid. Like that. I'm now going to pause the game, disable texture dumping, and now that should be fine. We can now head over to the dump folder. So what you will need to do is type %appdata as such right here. Probably put it up on screen if you can't see it, but there you go. %appdata, type that in there, press OK. This window here will pop up to the roaming section. Click on Dolphin emulator, click on dump, click on textures, and then your game. Now, to find out what game you're playing, obviously right click on the game that you're trying to dump folders to, from or to, and then click on info, and then you can see here game ID. It says X52. That's the one that I'm currently on. Interesting. Now that we know that we're on the X52, we're gonna head on over to RUH X52. Here you can see everything that I have in here, everything that we've looked at, and everything that we've seen that the game can capture. Now, you can see outfits of Runo and, like, you know, small bits and pieces, her eye color, everything here. So I'm going to show you guys how to change the eye color, the hair color, everything. All right, so let's get right to it. So we have Aqua's Laserman in ball form. If it says 90x90, that means that it's going to be ball form. And the way you can actually get the ball form into the dump folder is going to the store and just looking at the Bakugan. So that's what we did. That's why we have Garganoid and all the Aqua's Bakugan over here. There you can see we have the Serpenoid. So this is the picture of the Serpenoid by just, you know, watching his background. The 150 is the stand, basically the picture that will show when you throw your Bakugan and it stands on a card. So the 150 times 200 is very important if you try to immerse yourself. The Garganoid's picture, Griffin's picture, Saurus, you know the drill. Here you have the actual, like, Bakugan's skin. So if you do want to change this, you can. If you want to change the color for the eyes of Terraclaw or whatever this Bakugan is, you can. You can just, like, go into Paint or Photoshop and just color this whatever you want. Right, so the way that I actually make the hairstyles is I usually try and look for something like this right here. And I drag it to my desktop. I'm actually going to do that. I'm gonna drag this to my desktop here. I'm gonna drag Bruno's hair as well. Ooh, what else would I want? What else would I want? I've also customized the watches. So currently my character has Masquerade's watch. But you can do that as well. Obviously, it's the same technique, but we'll get into that later. Let's also just take an eye color just for the fun of it and actually make this into something cool. And I will take Serpenoid. Why not? See what happens. So now that we've done this, you can now navigate to Dolphin emulator back here and then click on load, textures, and then X52. And then you have this ready. We're going to head on over to our browser and we're going to look for pictures and stuff that we want to put in here instead. Or you could just use whatever you have, such as, you know, if I would just want to use the hairstyle, I already could, because I already have a hairstyle in here that I could just do the same with. So this is currently some here. I already have here in here, so it's literally the same. But yeah, you get the drift. You get the drift. All right, we're currently on the browser. Let's go ahead and look for a good picture for our Serpenoid here. Let's go ahead and replace our Serpenoid with Wyvern. Let's go ahead and find a picture that actually looks really nice. So I found a picture here. I think this is what we're gonna stick with, unless this picture is really cool as well. Yeah, we'll stick with the former one. I think that's fine. So now that we have this, let's head on over to the website that I suggest everybody use. Cutout Pro. Head on over here. Go to product, image background removal, and then here you go. It's going to remove the white background for you immediately. You could always, if you want, just take a closer look and see if there's anything that it missed. Erase and restore. It didn't miss anything, so that's what it's supposed to look like. Now you can free download it, and it's going to scale your picture to make it smaller. That way it's going to look better in the game. So as you can see here, I dragged it to the desktop, and now I'm going to be replacing my Serpenoid with the Wyvern. Now what you're going to want to do here is double click on the picture, Control C, and then Control V on the new picture. There you go. Obviously you're gonna have to get rid of this or else it will copy, so you can just get rid of this now if you have copied the name, and then you can just type it in there. There we go. Now you can drag it into your new folder. Boom. Cool. Oh, by the way, guys, just a little reminder. If you don't have the folders on the load, do make sure to watch my first video. It will contain how you can manage to get yourself those folders. Now, let's continue with the tutorial. So to show you guys that I'm not bullshitting, I'm going to head on over to my EDP 446. Don't call me that. We're going to take a look at our Serpenoid. There you go. It is now Wyvern. Cool. Same goes for these cards. Obviously the 150 are the big cards up here. That will change that. The small ones, the 90x90, I believe they are. They're just like the small display cards here. Doesn't really matter. You're never going to see them half the time anyway. The way to change these is in battle, which we'll get to later. Now that you guys have seen how you can change your Bakugan, let's get into the hairstyle, which is actually kind of harder. But we're going to do it just because why not? So the way you can actually get your hairstyles customized is by going to personal, or if you start a new game, you could obviously do that as well, but it's going to take a lot more time. Go to closet, go to hair, and then enable your texture dumping. Enable that. Look at the hairstyle that you want to change. So if I do want something along the lines of, let's just go with an afro, right? Let's go with an afro, and I want to use a white one. There you go. Disable texture dumping. And now head on over to the file. Now that we've gotten our hair, let's just say I want to make the yeah, you know what? I'll make this one. I'll make this one the custom hairstyle here. So do I want to make it purple or do I want to make it blue? This is Bruno's hair, obviously, so I could make it blue. Let me just try and make it blue really quick. Let's copy that name, remove the file, right, and then Right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy the name of the hair that my character uses onto Bruno's hair. Now, this is going to trigger the hair color being the same, which is actually really cool. So now they have the same name. I'm going to drag this into the load Dolphin emulator. So as you guys can see here, load textures x52. Wait, where is it? Wait, I just got scanned. Oh, there it is. Okay. Boom. Put that in there. Now open the game up. Also, guys, keep in mind you have to restart every time. Every time you do something different with the game, you got to restart. That's the sad truth. You have to. If we go ahead and look at the hairstyles. Oops, that's the deck. Closet, hair. Boom, and there you go. Now that's Bruno's hair. Okay? Keep that in mind. That's Bruno's hair. And I could make it purple if I wanted to. But I'm not going to for the sake of the fact that I've already showed you the one way to do it. You just have to copy that way and do it a different way. Simple as that. It's always in this order, guys. If you want to customize your character, copy the name of whatever item / PNG or image that your character has onto somebody else. Okay? If you copy Masquerade's shades, or if you copy his like hair color, make sure you put your hair, like your custom hair, to that. Okay? Cool. Next up, we're going to edit the eyes. And for this, I'm actually going to head on over into Photoshop, because Photoshop is really nice for this. So as you guys can see, I'm currently in Photoshop. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to zoom in. And then there's actually something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and that is add a star into the middle of the eyes, which this might actually be for a future video, so you guys actually might be getting a sneak peek here. But this is basically what it would look like. Boom. Zoom out. Yeah, you can see it's not centered completely. Not bad, not bad. Not good either, I would say, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do this, okay? So there we go. That's what it's going to look like. If I now do file and then I do export, you need to quick export, because if you do it as a JPEG, it's not going to work, but quick export does work. So just put that to the desktop. So there we go. It's on the desktop. Let's do this. Boom. As you can see, 94. It's going to work. So if we go ahead and fight Bruno, you're going to see she has different eyes. Pay close attention here. There we go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
We got this.
It's good. Look at her. Damn. Now that that's done, let's actually go ahead and go into a battle with Bruno and see if we could customize the gate cards. Or not the gate cards, but the ability cards. So that we can get that out of the way and then end the video there, basically. Let's skip. Cool, we're in the battle already. That's what I like to see. I don't know what the hell this is, but let's do it. Let's just do this and then get in the battle. Oh, come on, man. Alright, so we got Spark out here. Let's see if we can actually, like, change up Spark out. So we have Spark out on the thing here. We also got the Omega Eraser, or Omega Laser, whatever you want to call it, right? Let's go ahead and grab Spark out. And let's see. Yeah, I think Spark out is fine. But here you can see as well, we have the picture of Leonidas's horn, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's Leonidas's horn. And then we also have, I guess this is Reaper. I think this is Reaper. Yeah. So damn, I mean, we got this, we got this, we got a lot of things that we could choose from here. Honestly, a lot of things. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to just like get one of these, you know? It looks pretty sick. And then let us do erase and restore. Let's restore the entire image. The only reason we're doing this now is simply so that it scales and makes the image smaller. That's about it. So done, free download, drag it to your desktop. So here we go, here's my picture. We're gonna find the spark out, which is over here. We're going to change the name of the spark out, get rid of spark out itself, and then change it to this. Boom. Now we just have to put it in load. Simple as that. It's literally nothing hard. It's just you need to keep remembering and not just rush it, because if you rush, you're gonna forget, and if you forget, you're fucked. So if we look at spark out now, hey, that actually looks really clean. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. God damn, shut up, bro. Damn, shut up. Okay, so this is gonna be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, like I said at the beginning of the video, and yeah, I'll see you later, bro. Like, these guys won't shut up, bro.